So, Married to Medicine is back with season 12. Did you guys watch the premiere episode this past Sunday night? We're going to talk about it. Let's go.
Ready or not? Ready or not? Here I come. Can't hide. Gonna find you and then yo. I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress, no success.
Hey guys, I'm B Renee, and this is B Renee Says. Welcome back to my channel, where I talk about love, relationships, reality TV, and everything in between. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of any video I put out. Now let's get to it. So again, this is season 12 of Married to Medicine. I've been watching this show since maybe season 2 was when I jumped in. So of course I went back and looked at the first season before I jumped in. But I've been watching it pretty much since the inception. I remember when they used to come on Friday nights, and they were not getting the recognition that they needed. And so they ended up moving them to Sunday nights. So that was a long time ago when they used to come on Friday nights. And that's when I was really, really into the show, because there were so many solid married couples on the show, which there still is compared to other reality shows in the same demographic or in the same area of Atlanta or Atlanta period. It's definitely refreshing to see working professionals and their spouses on the TV. But again, that's another video for another day. We could really get on that subject and stay there for a while. So let's move forward, the opening episode. But let's look at this picture, though, because we talked about this earlier this year, that Heavenly is a friend of the show simply because she's running for U.S. Congress. I'm sure you've seen the videos, child. I say more power to Heavenly. I don't live in her. I'm in Metro Atlanta, but I'm not in her district. She's out there like near Conyers area, and I'm more closer to the city, going through the city, like west side of Metro Atlanta. But more power to her. Hell, if Trump can do it. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So the episode opens up with the montage of all the working professionals, all the doctors and all their spouses. Like, it's a montage of all the cast members basically in their homes going about their day, seeing patients, all that good stuff, yada, yada, yada. We've seen it. That's definitely their go-to as far as opening scenes for, I would say, a lot of Bravo shows now. But this next scene is the one I really want to talk about. And that is basically the first scene that popped it off, I would say. They're showing Quad at her house at having a pool party with some of her girlfriends or some of her friends. Now, some of these ladies, I'm not going to lie, some of the ladies looked like they were just extras. Like, they really didn't even know who Quad was. It felt like a contrived scene where they had to throw like a couple ladies in the background that don't really say much. And then it was just a conversation between Quad and the new cast member, Angel. Now, from what I understand, Angel was on Love and Hip Hop or something like that. Child, I ain't watched Love and Hip Hop heavily since Jocelyn and Stevie J. Okay, so I am so far removed. Now, I know some cast members, a lot of cast members that I know probably aren't even on the show anymore. But I digress. So let's move forward. Quad is boasting after her 44th birthday celebration, which I saw some of that on Instagram when it actually happened. Guess I realized now that they were filming when that was going on. So there were a lot of cast members, I'm sure, at the party. But one particular person that was not there was Simone. So it sounds like we're coming back to Simone and Quad quarreling yet again an entire season. They do talk about that in the episode, but we'll get to that in just a second. But I do want to play this next clip, basically, which is going to give you the premise of what's going to be going on between Simone and Quad the entire season. Let's go.
Comes in and says, "Happy birthday to you, Quad. Hope you're having a fantastic day."
Simone, it's good to hear from you. It's been a while. A good birthday gift from you is to help me pay off my mortgage, laugh out loud.
How about don't you do that for me for my birthday?
That would have been a good birthday gift.
Yeah, that's why she didn't show up.
Then I said, if you're up for it and you're not too busy, you and Cecil stop by.
Oh, that was big of you,
That's how I
Quad.
did.
Did she really think 2 hours before her birthday party that I'm going to get in my closet, try to find something to wear, put me a butt pad in, and come to her party? Hell to the no.
When did you get your invite?
That's a messy old question to ask. I'm sworn by HIPAA not to reveal anything that Quad tells me in secret.
Now, I don't know if I would go to a birthday party that I was invited to at the last minute like that either, especially when I know my circle is associated with the same person and you know they've gotten invitations, because y'all know Dr. Jackie got her invitation on the screen that showed 2 weeks before, which I'm pretty sure she did. But yeah, like I hope this is something that, I don't know, at this point I can hope for the best, but reality TV is so overproduced now. It's not authentic like it used to be, you know, when it first started out back in the day when you had The Real World and Tammy Roman and Nene and then Tiffany, you know, the pioneers, I would say, of reality TV. It's also overproduced now, so maybe they'll have a resolve. I know it'll be a lot of yelling, a lot of crying. I do know that between the two of them. We all know how overdramatic Quad can be and taking over personalities, because she sounds just like, at first she sounds just like Mariah, now she sounds just like Funky Dineva, people she used to hang out with. I don't know if she still hangs out with them or not. But yeah, so this scene between Jackie and Simone, I kind of like seeing this again with them sitting down having lunch and talking about the girls, so to speak. I do like that between the two of them. I think that's something that they will never get rid of as far as this show, as long as this show is running. I think Simone and Jackie are staples at this point with 12 years in, and they're not going to go anywhere. Everybody else might like change here and there, but definitely the two stable doctors are definitely not going to go anywhere, in my opinion. But this episode was interesting. We do see an invitation being sent out to all the ladies for the Sanders event. That's Dr. Mimi and her husband. I forgot his name, Sanders. He used to play in the NFL, I believe. So yeah, they're having like but they have like something on the green. So basically a party on the green is what they're having. All the ladies got an invitation. And just like I'm talking about, like all the different characters that Quad has, like when she was on the phone talking to Mimi. Now, it was funny, but it definitely gave drag queen gay lingo that she done stole from somebody else. But anyway, I digress. So that's really the only thing that happened in this episode was this party. So they got to the greenery event, and there's also another doctor. I did not get a picture of her. She's like a doctor who does like a lot of aesthetics, Botox and all those things. And she comes in through Dr. Simone as a friend. And why is it that, you know what I just realized? When they bring somebody in, every time Simone has brought somebody in, it's been a plus size lady that comes in as like a friend of the show. Ain't that how they did Buffy when she first came? Of course, Buffy looks great now. She's lost a whole lot of weight, but she was pretty before. So y'all, I had to put this picture in here. There was a scene where they were talking about the history between Simone and Quad, right? And they're talking to Dr. Contessa. Shout out to Dr. Contessa. Absolutely love her. I'll do another video about her. Since Married to Medicine is back, I'll do another special video about her and my personal experience with Dr. Contessa. But they're asking Contessa about their friendship, Simone and Quad, and said it seems like they've always been fighting since they've known each other. So that's when they showed this video history of Simone and Quad going at it. Now, the first one, baby, that forehead, Miss Quad, she got it. She got that forehead, okay? I don't know if she got it shaved down because the wigs are better. They're a little closer to the front. I don't know. But, yeah. But everybody has to, start from somewhere. They all looked a little dusty and I guess you would say not as HD or 4K ultra high definition as they are nowadays, especially on social media. But I digress. So 2012 they were arguing, and then there's another one, I think it's 2018, then there's 2022, and then there's the last reunion where they got into it as well, and all those photos are up here. Now I do remember these shoes that Dr. Simone decided to wear, which was real tacky, but we all know Simone cannot dress. I digress. So I do remember that season. That was the season that Quad was actually on Sister Circle, and she kind of let Simone tell it, turned her nose up, or felt like she was above everybody else. And then that was when she was going through her divorce with Dr. Greg as well. So it was a trying time for Quad. And in my opinion, for that particular season, Simone just wasn't being supportive at all, because she was always friends with Dr. Greg. So to me, she was always never going to really show true support to Quad. Not that she couldn't, just that her biasness or way that, that she, I don't know, Simone kind of comes off as a pick-me a little bit, but again, that's just my opinion. That's just from, like I said, watching the show. Don't know her personally, but there you have it. But that's all I really had to say about the show. That they did get to the last scene where they're at the party and Simone tries to bring out Quad, and then they go into their back and forth. So that was pretty much the entire episode. So did you guys watch? Are you guys Married to Medicine fans? I know some people are not. They're just straight housewives when it comes to Bravo. But again, I've been watching this show since the beginning, so I probably will continue to review it. I also need to do my Real Housewives of Potomac review, which I'm thinking about doing that on the live while I'm casually doing something else around the house or cooking or folding laundry, and just talk about the episode. So again, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys or hear from you guys in the next video. Bye.